Oh, now sent left just showed up in New Brunswick. Waiting for me was the Curry rear diff, the American Powertrain Tremec 6-speed, the Ajax Racing Engines 383, and I have everything to put into that, minus the front suspension that needs the cross member before I can put the engine in. So I can't put the engine in yet. I'm not going to put it in without getting all the measurements and that. But I have a lot of work to do. I'm hoping tomorrow to get the box off of this, rear suspension on, and yeah, then play with all that. I have the hooker headers, wherever that is, the cross member right there. I have the American Powertrain cross members. I have the Wilwood front disc brakes, but I need that front cross member. But I can have the rear end from the driver's side door back complete before I go back to work. Then I come home the next time, this should show up, complete all that, lay the engine in, bolt it to the transmission, and fire it up. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So, I'm a little winded right now, but the box is off. Yeah, by myself. But that's alright. It's off, no damage done. Actually came off kind of nice. Kind of real nice. That fender. Oh well, I'll get that bottle up in place now once. That'll be all okay. Everything's all good. Box hasn't been off of this in a long time, but I have to take all this off, strip this. I think I'm going to just, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. The build begins right now. So, I got the fuel tank taken out. They had a fuel tank made, but he had a 3-inch lift on it, which stuck up here a little bit, so I had to remove that. That's right over there, so I need to get a new fuel tank kit. Brake lines taken off that they had. Now I'm going to pound out some rivets. I'm going to make some noise here right now. Get some stuff prepared to remove, because this is going to take, I'm going to make a lot of noise, and that's okay. Yeah, right on. So, here we are in New Brunswick. Narcent left is on the trailer there, and we're moving into the garage right now, and this is going to be ground zero here for a little bit. There's everything everywhere, but as we get going, it will slowly come together a little bit better. But right now, we're going to get this in there, right here. Yeah, okay. She's in. She's unloaded. She's squish, but get it over there a little bit. Yeah, she's there. She's home. That corner needs to come up. I can see it now. Yeah, now that she's on level ground. Anyways, she's in. She's unloaded. I'll fool around with lining it up here not at once. But right now, this is all coming out. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, truck's in the garage. Right now, I have a jacked up jack stands underneath here. I'm going to rip the tires off and try to dismantle all of this and have all of this just a bare frame here in, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, good enough. Let's go. Wrenching time. Okay, boys and girls. So, in today's class, it's, well, I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, rear suspension's out. We're on jack stands. We're completely Wi-Fi here right now. Bluetooth even. That's not yet, but parts are coming. Yeah, so I'm a little out of breath. I got to work on the cardio, but my lord. So look here. Took this all out as a unit, so that can just go as a unit. For sale, slightly used, lady driven. Right. Okay. So, just drilling and using a hammer and popping these out. They're actually really easy to come out. So, I've done that side just for testing. And right here, right now, I'm just going to just center punch that, drill it out with 2 or 3 different drill bits, give it a smack with a cold cut. Boom. Nothing to it. So, I got all the factory mounts, suspension mounts out of it. That's a lot of work. With air hammers and the hands, the poor old hands, look. Oh, arthritis. Anyways, that C-notch is just laid in place. This one over here, I'm going to cut this one right now. Again, this is not going to be any tutorial videos. This is just going to be me doing little clips of this and whatever else, and you guys follow along. Anybody don't know how to use a grinder, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there. I'm not your teacher. You won't understand what I'm saying anyways. So, back to our scent left. Yeah, so that C-notch is in. Just going to test fit it all, drill some holes, hit it with some POR 15. I'll keep you updated. Things are going. Garage is a mess, but I'm used to it. Wake the neighbors. C-notch is going together. They're pretty decent. I'm just going to drill all my holes, get all that done up, take it back apart, make sure all the bolts fit, then take it all apart, hit it with some paint, do both sides, torque that up, finished product, move the diff over in place, assemble the QA1 parts onto that, jack that up in place. Actually, this is probably going to be the hardest one. I have a full cross member for that though, so yeah. Get the C-notch complete, both sides, move up, tear that out, and replace it with the hooker headers, transmission cross member, and trailing arm, whatever you want to call these doodads. It's going to come up here and right into there. And yeah, then I'm going to be able to have my 3-inch exhaust come through instead of dipping down under. So it's all going to be real nice and clean. Yeah, big day. So I'm making headway right here. I have this bolted together. I have to figure out what goes on right here because there's a lot of space. This one's all painted up and ready for the C-notch. So I'm waiting for that to dry. I have to pound this all out. There's a lot of rivets. Anyways, that's, if I can get this out, get the new one in, get the truck arms in, get the rear diff up. It's a lot of work, but I'm hoping to have this done today, and that's going to be light years ahead of where I was yesterday. Like, this is, so that's my plan, and I'm sorry, and my hands aren't the best right now. So, C-notch installed, torque down, hooker header cross member installed. That was a pain. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so now I'm going to start with the QA1 trailing arms. And yeah, I'll see where it goes from there. Looking pretty decent. Oh, truck arms are in. Right there, rear diff is getting assembled. It's somewhat in place. This is the state. I can hardly breathe there now. This is that much of a mess. But that's it. And I'm going to try to figure out the shocks. And yeah. So, day one of the build complete. I have the hooker headers cross member installed. That was a pain to get out, the stock one. I have the ladder bar suspension, QA1, going back to the Curry rear diff, installed. This all has to be set up now, angles and whatnot, but I have a lot of work to do here yet. QA1 double adjustable suspension, wilwood 4-piston rear calipers. It's looking pretty slick. I'm just trying to get a good look back here. Look at it. Yeah, install was pretty good. Just it's tiring getting those rivets out. The rivets are a pain. It's a lot of drilling, a lot of air chiseling. I actually wore earplugs and safety glasses today. And anybody who knows me or works with me knows that PPE is my last thing. But anyways, I wore it today. Need to touch up on some gloss paint, some POR 15, throw on there. Yeah, this is looking pretty slick. So right now, I think she's set up for 4 inches of drop. Yep. Don't care if you don't like it. Don't look at it. Wake the neighbors. Oh my God, look at me hands. They're gone.